welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, holidays and all that stuff, being with the family, but we're back, currently working on this thing over here in the back. We're gonna change out the exhaust. As you can see, we have this hard to find exhaust. If you're not trying to break your wallet, I got this Spec D exhaust. For the size that I wanted to run 2.5 inch piping, or at least close to it. Everything that I could find was 2 1/4 or smaller, which my preference, I wanted to run 2.5 inch piping. This was pretty cheap, so I was able to find it, because everything else that was like other name brands, I think like Grady has one, Skunk 2 and all that, make the 2.5 inch piping, and Yonaka or something like that also. Here's this what we say, axle back straight pipe, muffler delete, whatever you want to call this. Doesn't look the best, but this is what we came up with. I just kind of like pictured it and kind of wanted to do something different. I don't have any fancy equipment, so I just kind of like cut at certain angles and to make it turn the way that we wanted it to turn, and this is what we came up with. We're just gonna grind it down and clean it up real good. Take off all this stuff on there, clean it up real good, and maybe hit it up again with the welder and see what we get. And yeah, so we're gonna put in this new exhaust and see how it sounds. There's for sure a big difference now from the resonator, from the OEM one to the new one, so we'll see what it sounds like. And yeah, let's get to it.
All right, everybody, here we got an update. Cousin is doing some prep work because my cousin has standards, so if he's gonna do something, he's gonna do it right. But yeah, what we did, if you guys saw in the other clip, we took the back portion of his exhaust, which is the one that we modified, and he wanted to get it polished, so I ended up having like a, what's it called, like a disc, but it's meant for removing, which is this purple guy right here. It's meant for removing paint, or like if you have a fender or anything like that, that thing will bring it down quick when it comes to removing the paint down to metal, which is what we're going to be doing on the TSX because my paint job sucks. But I decided to try it out since I haven't tried it, and we used it on my cousin's exhaust, and I'll show you guys what it looks like right now. And we actually are going to paint it, since we cleaned up some of the welds, grinded everything down, so we're just trying to make it look as good as possible. So for y'all, this is the paint that we are using. It is a Dupli color engine enamel paint. Cousin is throwing some primer on it since we did take the wire wheel to the whole muffler portion of it, and we just taped off the area that we don't want, since we're going to keep that polished. I think he's still going to work on it to get this to be a lot nicer than that. But he is hitting it with some coats of primer, and then we're going to go ahead and get that black to get it to look a lot cleaner than what it did before. It's all rusted, all messed up. Hence, we did modify this in the night, right, Primo?
Yup.
So
it was like 11 p.m. when we were doing all this. Finished like almost at 1, right?
Yeah,
probably. Yep. So yeah, it still needs some work, but for now, and kind of like eyeballing everything, not really measuring anything, just I'm gonna cut here and just commit to it and cut. That was it.
That was pretty much what happened. It was just like, I want to make this. We were like, okay, let's do it. It was like a last minute thing, and this is what we came up with so far.
And with leftover piping.
Oh,
so this was all like leftover exhaust from another exhaust that I had or whatever, and just cut away, and that was it.
So yeah, you guys can see, like, we just made our own stuff to make the bends that we needed, and it ended up fitting the way we wanted, or at least close as possible. Yep. So yeah, so once we get this all dried up and squared away, we'll install this in the car and give you guys a sound clip of what his car sounds like. What do you think, Primo? Think it's gonna sound good?
I think it's gonna be louder.
Nevada plates.
Yeah. What we turned out with. Looks, I think, at least 10 times better than what it did before. Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish polishing it with the smaller grit, and then I'm actually gonna use like metal polishing compound to really polish it, and then I'm gonna burn the tips on it, see how that looks, and then do the polish, see how it comes out. So I'm satisfied with the results. Looks way better. Time to put it on, see what it sounds like. Too loud. Super loud. When we had made that back axle back piece, we did it to fit the stock piping, which it has like for the donut style where it's like tapered. So we're gonna have to cut it and put like a flat flange to kind of make it work, because it is leaking right now, but it's loud. It's loud. It's loud. It's loud. Loud. Just got back from a test drive. It's loud. Way too loud. super loud. It's loud. A lot of popping, backfire, but it's loud. It does have that exhaust leak, so I'll fix that next time when we get a little bit more time. But yeah, I like it. It's loud. Yeah, so tomorrow we'll do some activities, and we'll probably make a video of that, and just so you guys see what we're gonna be up to tomorrow. And yeah, stay tuned. It's loud.